Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. We have Charity Lawson, winner of the Bachelorette. Is she a winner? Yeah, sure. She got paid. She was a Bachelorette. We loved her. And also a finalist on Dancing with the Stars, exposing hate. And her brother, Dr. Nehemiah Lawson, actually also makes a statement exposing the unwarranted hate she's received from Dancing with the Stars fan. We're going to get into the story right now. Do me a favorite and like me there on Instagram at TNeals, patreon.com/Dave Neal for behind the scenes bonus content. I'll be live right after this. And Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast every afternoon. We'll be previewing. Am I having a hard time with my words today? We'll be previewing tonight's Bachelor in Paradise finale. That's right. The finale tonight is going to be a 3-hour masterclass in how to make something longer than it needs to be. Who put this finale together? James Cameron? Okay, I was thinking of a long-winded director. Tarantino? Okay. Anyway, we've got the finale tonight. 7 p.m. East Coast is the pre-show. 11 p.m. East Coast is the after show. I'm only doing the after show if at least 500 people watch the pre-show, okay? So you got to make it to the pre-show. If you, I only want the after show, then come to the pre-show. You don't get it either way, folks. So I'm going to be over there. We'll have all that jazz. Let's go to Charity. She's got her statement. And by the way, I don't know if I've ever seen a more beautiful subject in a more beautiful photo. This, my friends, is elegance. This is class, and she's going to share her thoughts. Also, we got her brother responding, the singing dentist, and also the hate that has come from Judge Carrie Ann Inaba, and how she got booed for Charity Lawson critiques as Derek Hugh praised her dance. Now, Charity had a very unique final dance. She finished, fourth out of the whole cast there, but she finished second from the judges' scores. So you can't really blame the judges. It really came down to the fan base, possibly didn't buy her final dance. You had someone like Jason Mraz, who did a very tight, sort of quick steppy dance, whatever the heck he did. It was really, really good. You had Xochitl, who won the whole thing. Spoiler, she won the whole thing, and it was show-stopping, a medley of Latina dance moves, absolutely incredible. Charity's was also amazing, but it just might not have translated to everybody. I don't know what she could have done differently. Maybe she would have scored higher if she had like a beautiful Viennese waltz. I'm really not sure. I ain't Len Goodman. I just, enjoy the show. So either way, let's go here to what she had to say. What an experience like no other. Possibly the hardest thing I have ever done, and I thank myself for going on this adventure every day. I discovered so much about myself. I rose to the occasion week after week, despite the adversity I faced. Hard work gets you far, and I will never be apologetic for that, and the confidence that grew within me to get me here. I got to experience finals with the best teacher and dancer, the Artem, who has truly pushed me from day one to reach my potential because he saw the best in me. Dancing in the finals was a dream come true, a freestyle where my worlds collide, cheer times ballroom, and a fire tango. I had the time of my life with the help of my collect crew, and I'm just so proud. This cast has been so special to me, everyone embracing one another. I made an entire new family that I love so much. Congrats to my little sis of Xochitl and Val, the most deserving. My entire family, fiance Dotton, and my friends have been the best support system this season. To the sincere fans who have stood beside me and with love and care and fought for me every single week, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to represent so many and continuing to make history. All I can say is thank you. I will never be done dancing and growing. Make sure to come see us on tour in select cities. And then Xochitl, who won the contest, said, I love you, Charity. You're the best, and no one makes me laugh the way you do. And you might say, who's Xochitl anyway? Well, she's a 17-year-old I wouldn't call it actress. I was going to say influencer with a gigantic following, right? She's in Marvel movies. She's got a huge following of 2.6 million people. But also, she was the highest scoring. She finished the show with 4 dances that were all perfect scores. So every single judge gave her a perfect 10 for her final 4 dances. I mean, it's literally the pinnacle you hope to achieve, and she finished as best as you could. Charity did great as well. Absolutely. Let's go through her carousel here. You might be wondering, hey, where's Charity in the photo? I don't recognize Charity. We have these men. What are these men looking at? And then we just pan up. Oh, they're looking at the drummer here. We got the bass line, a snare drum. We got the quads, bass drums. Very nice. There's a trombone. Where the heck could Charity be? Oh, boy. Oh, she's stuck up in the rafters. There she is, folks. Literally, almost. I hope they got her insurance that she wasn't going to clink her head off of the mirror ball up there. But a beautiful look. I've watched a few cheer shows on Netflix. I know a thing about a dismount. I know what a good flight looks like. And she received frequent flyer miles here for her high flying act. It was great, but like I said, it might not have moved the needle, as even though she had the second best score, she finished fourth. You could also say that's because of her skin color, in which case there might be a subsegment of audience that didn't want to empathize with her because she doesn't look like them, in which case that would be not right. That would be not right at all. I'm just looking for ways as to why she didn't finish as high up as her scores would have ranked her. But again, that is a strong possibility in the world that we live in, that even if it's a 5 or 10 or 15% or 3%, even if there's a small community of people that are going to rather vote for a Jason Mraz because of his skin color over her, that's not right. And sadly, that's the world we live in, where those little differences can move the needle between someone who wins and someone who loses. You know, it was very interesting stat that I read, that every professional dancer on the finals, all 5 of them are either Ukrainian or Russian, which is very interesting. They take their dancing very seriously. What's so funny here is we have photos by Charity. And again, we've got what appears to be Lori Kay, her publicist, and Hannah Godwin. And then if you just pan up, you can see Dotton there, virtually cut off. But whoever took the photo didn't get a wide enough shot because they had to include their feet. You know what I mean? They got Greek toes down here. They had to include the feet. But of course, they couldn't also include a head. It was one or the other when you're, marry a guy who's 6'8". So there she is again with the family. That's Nehemiah on the left. We'll get to what he has to say in a second there. And there she is with Mirror Ball champion, winner of this season of Dancing with the Stars, Xochitl Gomez. And then one more photo with Dotton. Very nice right there. There they are on the mirror ball. They did a high-flying mirror ball act. I mean, it was wild up there. All right, here's what her brother Nehemiah had to say. Watching my sister get unwarranted hate from a sector of the Dancing with the Stars fan base has been one of the weirdest, most out-of-body experiences I've had the displeasure of witnessing. The way she has dealt with this negativity, risen to every occasion, and has excelled, paints her in a brand new light for me. She is literally Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, Supergirl. I'm so proud of you. I love you, Charity, and I got you always. Bachelor Rabbit Hole, who, by the way, has me banned on Instagram, one of 2 accounts that have me banned. I have no idea why. I actually, on a side note, I DM'd Bachelor Rabbit Hole on their secondary account to have a little mea culpa. Like, sorry, I don't know why you banned me, but I'd love to make amends. Never heard back. So I let her know if you know her, please. I'd love to, I need as few enemies as possible in this world. So anyway, Bachelor Rabbit Hole, whom I generally think they do a pretty good job with their social media, said she had to deal with so much outside of just the rigorous routines. She had to deal with the nasty fan base, the biased judges, injuries that were never shown in the edit. The list goes on. As far as the biased judges goes, I'm not an expert. I don't know why. I think each judge has something they look at. Like Carrie-Ann Inaba's always looking at the feet. So I feel like they kind of are a little nitpicky depending on what they're looking at within the judging. But I don't know if I would call the judges biased. I mean, Charity finished right below Xochitl, but Xochitl had all perfect scores. Are we to believe Charity's scores were all perfect? I don't think so. I think Xochitl was a better dancer. I think Ariana did a great job on some occasions. Ariana Maddox also had some occasions where she was missing her dance moves and stuff. And of course, Allison Hannigan, is that her name? She was a fan favorite, but not as strong a dancer, of course. Oh, right. Did I miss anybody? I think I got them all. So what did Carrie-Ann do? Carrie-Ann Inaba didn't go easy on the Dancing with the Stars contestants in the finale, including Charity Lawson. Redemption, that was amazing. The way you danced that with passion and the connection between you and Artem. I could feel it the whole time, Carrie-Ann Inaba said during the Tuesday, December 5th season finale. This is the finale, and I have to call everything I see. I did see something that looked like maybe it was a mistake, and I honestly don't know, but I have to call it in order to be fair, but it was absolutely what I was asking for. While giving her feedback, the crowd erupted in boos for Carrie-Ann, passionately disagreeing with her position. Meanwhile, fellow judge Derek Huff, seemingly didn't agree there was a misstep and had nothing but praise. That was, in my opinion, the best dance of the night so far, Derek said. That was captivating. It was fierce. It was so strong and it was intense. That is a dance I want to see in the final. Carrie-Anne issued the tango as the former Bachelorette's redemption dance. While in rehearsals, the judge told Charity that she wanted to see her work on her confidence, and since she dances beautifully. If she nails it, it's going to be a 10-10-10. As an Abba watched Lawson in rehearsals, she provided feedback. Okay, I am taking every single bit of her advice because it is the finale. So anyway, she got a 9 from Carrie-Anne and, didn't get the full 10. I don't know. I mean, did it deserve a 10? You guys tell me. Either way, she shared the hate she had received. And again, I don't know. I'm not really involved in the Dancing with the Stars parasocial world the way I am with Bachelor. So I don't know what the hate was other than Carrie-Anne not liking her. But don't get me wrong. I believe it existed. Someone wrote this. Let's see who wrote this. Dr. Nehemiah said, her brother said, the haters are back in the comments and I'm living, he wrote on his Instagram stories. Could not be more proud of you, Char. Best freestyle ever. It was definitely the most unique or one of the most unique freestyles the show has had. It really just comes down to, does it translate into votes? And in this case, it didn't. The way she has dealt with his negativity, so he already has said that. And yeah, we haven't really heard too much from Dotun, although I'm sure Dotun has been supporting her. I just haven't found that coverage yet. Unlike Gabby Wendy's season of The Bachelorette, where during her season, she breaks up with Eric Schwer, not even midway through the season. It's good to see that Charity and Dotun have made it past the coveted finale of the Dancing with the Stars. It's like, if you could just make it through Dancing with the Stars, maybe, just maybe, you'll have a chance to make it out there. So she didn't expose hate in the way that she called out the haters. She exposed hate by sharing the love. And I think that's what you have to do, is expand the love, which leaves no room for the hate. Why be upset at the people that don't like you when you can just fully support those that do? She does a great job with that. It's a lesson for all of us. All right, we'll be back with more content. Don't forget, 7 p.m. East Coast time, 4 p.m. Pacific, pre-Bachelor in Paradise live stream. Get your Mai Tais ready. Get your Hawaiian shirts on. I've got my Hawaiian Santa shirt I'll put on today for you. And let's enjoy a little bit of summer as we watch Bachelor in Paradise finale tonight.